I'm on regular live right now, but I'm
Oh, you on regular?
yeah.
Tell them
I'm just
niggas
letting
to-
everybody to know to tap in.
Hey, tell
man.
them to go to the right line.
Yeah, it's gonna be comedy. I'm back, man. I'm back. You know what I mean? I know y'all heard I got a haircut and shit, man. I just want to say that before it start going around and shit.
You look like you out here jogging too. You been out here jogging?
Nah, I've been stressing.
Yeah, that,
You know what I mean?
that
You know,
does it too,
stress
bro.
got a nigga looking good. You feel me?
It does, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You know, nigga can barely pay his bills, so you know, shit's so struggling, man.
That is not true, man. Hey, everybody get on here and share this live, man.
Make sure I get on there, share the live,
Like,
ask
round of
questions.
applause from the
live?
studio audience. Yeah,
We live, baby.
we on the build up right now.
That's a
What's up,
nasty
fam? Make sure
swiggle.
y'all share that Raw District live from your dope podcast, man. I'm back after they kicked me off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, they tried to replace me.
Hold up, that
We're-
shit, man.
we're having
loud
tryouts.
downstairs, yo.
Yeah, that shit is going crazy. I might have to money
Just
making
text
Fontana, man.
Preston to
Shit,
turn it down.
I ain't got it, bro. Everybody know I'm the king guy. I ain't got it. I've been keeping the flow because I've been borrowing money from Eli.
Yeah, I got a real job now, so you know I really fuck with my people out here.
Yeah, be holding us down. He got our back.
Just bought him a new range.
Hey, can you pin my comment on there? You see, I said share on Facebook.
Yo.
Oh, yeah.
What up, Payne?
Ask him if he can hear the music in the background.
CSG, what it is, nigga?
I don't think
Can you hear us? Do we sound good? Give us a check. Let us know what we sound like in the crowd, man. Let us know if we good. Let us know if we crispy. Let us know where we at, man.
Sipping apple juice over
I
here.
fuck around and start smoking on this motherfucker, man.
No, you ain't, bro.
Nah, fuck it, bro.
Big cap. Big cap.
Nigga, we got monetized, bro. I don't care
He
about that
said he
else
don't
no
hear.
more,
He
bro.
said he don't hear no music.
Yeah, now we done got monetized, bro. Listen, fuck that job.
Hey, it pays so slow though. That's the one thing people are not.
Nah,
gonna
bro, we out here
understand.
getting money.
You know what
Nah,
our?
we getting bread, bro.
We fucking breaded.
I'm too real for that. Y'all know what our?
See my white tee, bro?
Y'all know what our estimated revenue from all our videos combined so far is?
10 grand.
This is for the people, y'all. So y'all know how we really have to grind out here, bro. 2 cents.
I was about to say.
2 cents?
I was about to say 50
Oh, we
cents.
up.
2
We
cents.
keep it authentic, man.
We up.
I
We
wonder.
up.
It'd probably be a few dollars with that Van Dog video if it was copywritten
Yeah.
or if it wasn't.
But that whole reaction shit is to just promo,
Mhm.
and it's just to sell merch.
It's working.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
because we don't really like to buy subs or anything like that. So
Yeah, we ain't buying subs
Coming
like
in
y'all
hot.
niggas.
Coming in hot.
Who's the nigga y'all still buying subs? I'll say their name.
who is it?
I don't remember the nigga name.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't listen to other podcasts. But no, I'm just fucking with y'all. I don't want to act Hollywood, bro. But
Hey,
some of y'all
nothing-
shit,
nothing
man,
is
so,
confirmed.
Respectfully. Nah, but we know y'all buying subs. Them views is not adding up.
You know, I can't do math though, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm in this motherfucker being 100% transparent today, man. All y'all got to do is tell me a name and I'm gunning.
They look like Jesus.
I'm coming
on
in
this
shooting
bitch.
like KD fresh off the
Yeah, no,
injury.
that shit is real sad, and I know that they ain't tapping into this, man. So it's just sad.
Is what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
For the
what's
niggas
that?
buying
What-
views.
What's that childish game being online? It's like something about
that coming
paying for
from?
your friends. I take that as a
Probably
compliment.
from the video. Or you got stuff.
Pay for your friends. I take that as a compliment. That's
You know,
that's really how you
I
gotta
don't
take
know. I don't know too much childish.
it. You need to get hit, bro. That's a
I know he's a very talented dude.
It is.
That Donald Glover.
Oh, it's on yours. I think the sound's coming through your computer. Oh, your phone.
It's probably mine.
Yeah, it's probably his, bro.
no. We good. What you saying?
Buying subs?
No, he was talking about
Man.
something else, bro.
Why would you buy
Me?
subs?
Yeah, you.
Who do you got? What do you
I
got to
was just
prove to
talking
somebody?
about. I was talking about Childish Gambino, but
Yeah, yeah.
you had said something about a line. I said I just didn't know too much of Childish, man.
Yeah,
Said
Childish
he was a
dope.
talented dude, though. I know that from the
Might be
movies.
Jamie
to
Foxx.
the-
Yeah,
Yeah,
You like
that's-
Jamie
where you
Foxx?
ashing?
He's like in the same category as Jamie Foxx, DC Young, Fly, cats like that.
Yeah.
they all
Niggas can do
remind me.
damn near every fucking thing.
It's
Yep.
crazy too. Like we,
At a high level, though. That's the thing that, like, that shit's, yeah.
I seen DC Young Fly on the drums going crazy.
Bro, this nigga can really sing, bro. Like, that shit is crazy, too.
That was
Yeah.
so weird.
Yeah,
On the drums going crazy.
that was wild.
Glitch.
I
Glitch in the
think
Matrix.
Glitch in the Matrix. I don't know where I am. I don't know
think
what
they-
my name is.
I think
don't
they
know
might
who
be.
I am.
I think they might hear us. That's exactly why.
Oh yeah, because that mic.
Yeah.
You fuckers.
That shit's not plugged in, bro. What you talking
It was there
about?
because I think.
He said, yeah, because that mic.
No, bro, he did that last time.
He was sure of it.
bro.
He was sure of it. Hey man, first category, man. I'm gonna start off on the. All right, you sure of it, bro? Let's see.
No, I'm not sure.
Let's see if it's plugged in because I'm looking at the end of it right now. All right.
Sit your ass down. I'm just playing.
No, I'm standing up for the pod.
Sorry, I was just.
Hey, now I'm standing up for the pod. I'm gonna be yelling from back here. You're gonna see my abdomen.
Hey man, first topic of the day. Joe Budden podcast breaking up, man.
Is that
Have y'all-
confirmed?
have y'all- nah, it's.
Nah, they're not.
All right.
It looks
RIP.
like it. It looks like
Just
it.
looks like it.
I don't think they
Has
breaking
Joe
up.
been doing it on his own or
You
something?
think it's he's been doing it with his homies, like his old homies?
I think it's one of them things where like,
A Tony Fontana thing?
Yeah.
well,
Young Maul.
nah.
Damn.
Yeah, well, nah. I think they just was having
that's
some
why we
disagreements.
kicked you off, bro.
I think they was having some disagreements about like money or how they doing the podcast and shit like that.
Because they're like, damn, you should have took that Spotify deal.
No, I think they just realizing like Joe owns everything.
Well, I think they should have known when they jumped on a podcast that was called Joe Budden's podcast.
No,
Yeah.
no, that's not what the podcast was originally called. If you
What
go
was
back on, it was called
Joe
I'll Name
Budden
This
and them?
Podcast. No, it was called I'll Name This Podcast Later.
Joe and the Pips.
So when it first started off, it was Joe, Marissa, and Rory. So as they started progressing or whatever, they had like a couple viral moments, and looking shit up by like I'll Name This Podcast Later was kind of So they switched it to the Joe Budden because that was the explanation that they
Whose
gave.
idea was that?
I'm sure it was Joe's.
Yeah.
But that's the same reason why Andrew Schultz and them changed Flagrant 2 to Andrew Schultz and Flagrant 2, because when Andrew started going viral, it was easier to look the podcast up through his name.
Yeah,
and
that makes sense.
Joe Rogan did say that too, that people should have their own name as the podcast or whatever. But I
or
think,
like with somebody.
yeah, if you have celebrity, like if you have some type of
RawDistrict with Drew
celebrity, you
Dawson?
can, yeah. I mean, but I'm not a celebrity, so that shit is kind of pointless. That's just some
They
ego,
like Drew
ego
and
shit.
friends, and we're just all
Yeah.
Quit lying
Yeah.
to yourself, bro. Everybody loves Drew.
But why would I name the podcast the Drew Dawson Show right now? That shit would be.
No,
I
just
ain't
like
gonna
Raw
lie to you.
District with Drew Dawson.
We'll see.
And them.
I believe in everybody at the table,
Drew
so
Dawson
anybody could blow up.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That shit would look nuts. Right now, doing that,
Yeah,
that
that's
shit would look
crazy.
nuts. Because then you look at it, it's like Drew and friends.
Drew, yeah.
Like
I would never do
That's what he
just
said
seen
on
some
that.
shit. I know this is a little off topic, but I seen some shit.
Drew
And they
and
was
them.
talking about like
Drew and them.
people signing to labels or
Uncle
not
Drew
want to
and his
sign to certain
nephews.
people's labels because the shit is named after a specific person. Like if your label's named after you, why the
Oh.
fuck would I sign to that, bro?
I mean,
Maybe
I feel like
you
most big
have the
brands
same
are named
name.
after the people that founded it.
No,
I think
Yeah.
it-
Like
I
Versace.
think it's crazy.
Shit like
Versace.
that.
I'm talking about clothes.
But I'm just saying, everybody names, and even like cities and stuff.
Yeah.
If you figured it out, you found it first.
Oh, that's true.
Even like the Heimlich maneuver.
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 Hey man,
But no, I don't. I,
don't try to give
Hey,
away no
hey,
maneuver.
oh shit. Damn, nigga. That's over there, bro.
That sounds like something E40 would
Oh, we
say.
know it.
Maneuver.
That's over there. Hey, that's over there for you, bro.
I'm gonna get in your bitch's maneuver.
This nigga, man.
That should be a new. That's the next Urban Dictionary.
Maneuver.
Maneuver is
Maneuver?
new slang for cooch box.
Cooch box.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You getting that maneuver.
That poon
You're
maneuver.
maneuvering your
That maneuver
maneuver.
poon.
That maneuver poon. Ooh.
I'm doing a maneuver.
But no, I think they'll be back.
Maneuver,
You think this could be
maneuver,
like a
bro.
rollout?
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, bro.
think
You
for
say
the
maneuver, maneuver.
You think for the Joe Budden pause, you think it could be like a rollout?
Then
shaking
they
shit
choke
up?
on the goddamn Skittle fucking
For
around
Joe
with that
Budden's
word.
album.
No, I think they're just trying to shake shit up. You know, like something like they like one of
Oh.
the top podcasts, make it look like something
Just
like
to get
going
people
on.
talking.
Yeah, so then when they
Has
come
none of
back,
them
imagine
have-
how big all the numbers are gonna be when they come back.
Pulling some Tekashi shit.
Yeah, I mean, shit, you gotta look a little Nas.
Has
did. He
anybody
doing some
addressed
Tekashi
it
shit.
though? Has Joe Budden addressed it? Because I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
he reads
he
the
did
comments.
on a couple of his podcasts. Like the first two.
He's starting to
podcasts-
get a little spicy when he talks about it now. I'm starting to see that politeness go away.
Oh,
That's
yeah?
because
He's like the last one. He was like, shout out to talking to the guys who showed up or whatever. He was like, shout out to the ones my coworkers who showed up or some shit like that. And he's starting to get a little. You could tell he's starting to get to that point where
He's
he starts
super
sweating.
passive aggressive.
But I think he gonna have to realize too
Head
is
start sweating and that vein start popping out.
He
I
started
think
venting
Ice
for an hour.
Ice and Ish is dope, but I
they
just
get
don't
to
think
talking like
that
this and
they're
doing that shit.
podcasters.
Who?
The dudes that's on the show that's helping Ice and Ish.
oh,
Like,
See,
they're
I haven't
cool, but
seen it since. I haven't watched the last like 3 months. I was watching a lot of it, but then
Y'all know my shit, man.
I don't know.
Shout out Drink Champs, man.
Yeah, Nori and didn't.
I didn't even know that shit was still on.
That's because they moved it to Revolt.
They took
I
it
think
off
it kind of
YouTube.
lost its edge though a little bit. Like I liked it in the beginning.
Right.
Just kept
on
getting drunk,
YouTube.
too drunk.
I
was
haven't
spitting
watched
everywhere
it in
and
a
shit.
minute. Like, but that was Nori used to be fucked off in the beginning. Like,
He was way. I didn't like the beginning because he wasn't a good interviewer.
Yeah.
He's still not quite,
He still
but
interrupts
he's way
people
better.
yeah,
and yells and shit.
Way better.
make some noise.
Like his introductions was whack as fuck in the beginning.
Yeah, sometimes.
Shout
you
out
try to
Noah, man. Shout out Progression.
Those
Yeah, I
intros
fuck
are
with
hard.
Nori. He's a
man.
dope rapper too.
The intros might be the hardest part of doing the podcast to me, especially introducing like guests. And then
have it be the same.
yeah,
Yeah, you fucking up over there today. Have to.
auditioning for Space Jam 3 in this motherfucker.
Shout out Budweiser.
I don't know.
Actually,
That's
this is
Space
apple
Jam.
juice.
That shit looking real. Bro, my God,
It's
man.
its own thing.
LeBron, you can't act, nigga. Stop it. Is that why it took so long to come out, nigga?
Could Michael Jordan act?
No, hell
That
no,
shit
Mike.
was horrible. What are you talking
shit
about,
was
bro?
bad.
Don't come for my
We
guy
was young
right now.
though.
Listen.
Come on,
We was
man.
young
Nah.
though.
No, neither one of them can act. But compared to LeBron,
Nah, Bron did
go
good
back
in
and watch
Trainwreck.
Space Jam. Go back and watch Space Jam.
Okay, but that don't matter because y'all seen what Ray Allen did on the motherfucking screen. That was the most cringe acting I've ever seen in my entire life.
He was terrible.
Yeah, so like,
And Rick Fox was
I don't
his
think
part was
basketball players can act
yeah. Fact.
except when they be flopping.
KD. Trash.
Right. So LeBron is a good actor then.
No.
Mm.
No.
Is he
This is movie 2.
flopping though?
This is movie 2.
Good at flopping.
What was his other one?
That white
He
girl.
was in Trainwreck, right?
Trainwreck, yeah.
Yeah, whack.
But he had like a little scene though.
Couple
Yeah,
small
we
scenes.
could have did without it. You could tell he was act like
Coulda-
you could tell he was trying to act.
Could do
Yeah, I
them
hate
in
when you could
trash.
tell when
Scrap
people
it.
are trying to act like it's.
That's what he
so
looks like
bad.
in this Space Jam.
Hey, I watched Cradle to the Grave yesterday.
Or
Was in that Lil Wayne?
we're gonna save that, man. We're gonna
It
get
was
to,
Lil Wayne.
We're gonna get into Dark Man X in a second, man. But
Oh damn, I'm tripping.
I wanted to dive deeper into the
strike one, bro.
podcast, to the podcast shit, because what do y'all think the longevity of a podcast really is?
I think to build other brands within our brand.
When
Yeah.
when it comes to like just being with a group of people and talking for so long to each other about certain things, like what is the longevity of it? Because Joe Budden and shit, they've been I don't know how many thousands of episodes maybe they're on.
Yeah, like almost 400.
Yeah, like at what point does that have to turn into a toxic thing because you get to talking too much, getting too hyped, getting too tense. You got Rory trying to fight Joe Budden, and I think if you sit there and talk about important things for that fucking long, I think that's why they're in therapy. I don't know how long a group podcast can realistically, go for, especially with people changing. Rory and Mal start getting a little celebrity to them, and then now they're like, yo, I don't like the way Joe Budden's talking to me like I'm some type of sidekick or making these moves by himself.
I think some of the problem with them too is like Maul and Rory was doing shit before Joe, like before they got on the pod. Like,
But
Rory
we
worked
don't
at
know
Rick-
shit about what they were doing. Though.
True, but in the industry and shit like that, people know them, so they're not
Maul's
known as Joe's
really
friends.
popular.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I
Within the
think
rap
when you get on
industry.
camera and you act like that towards some of my opinions, after a while that shit will start to get some backlash to it, because it's like with Rory has artists, he works on labels, been doing that shit well before he met Joe. So it's like, you're not gonna get on camera and treat me like I don't know shit about music, bro. Like, so I think when it comes to podding and stuff like that, I think you have to start building your brand outside of that, just in case things do go left. You don't fuck up the friendship. I'd rather keep like they doing. I'd rather keep our friendship than keep trying to make money off the pod and then we want to fight and shit like that. Like,
Right.
Yeah, I think it has to be like you have to start thinking about spin-off shows and doing different things just within the network, within the tree of your little brand, just like you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, certain things make like when you talk about making a show, like you would have a show where certain things make more sense for you than it would, how it makes sense on here.
Yeah.
Just certain topics, things you would talk about. And that could probably take away from your motivation when you podcast. It's like, man, I'm not really on here talking about the things that I know I want to talk about or my people want to hear me talk about. So, like, I think Rory and Mal should have had they should have had some type of show cooking up on the side, doing something, building something for themselves, because they know Joe Budden. Like,
Yeah.
what relationship? At some point, it's the common denominator. Like Joe
super
Budden, he's
opinionated.
going through everybody. Like academics, fucking Charlemagne. Like everybody is he's burning bridges. So you gotta like look out for yourself.
Yeah,
Okay, so-
he's always been hated in the rap game too.
So do you think that if, okay, like you said, knowing Joe the way he is, so say that they do create spin-off shows, should you put your spin-off show under Joe's umbrella? Because if y'all fall off, he owns your show.
I think it's too late for that now.
Nah, but you got to think though, with the celebrity
they
and
could go different
what they have,
places.
they don't need him for nothing.
They really
Yeah.
don't.
Because like they got their buzz, and you know, if they went off and did something else, we would at least check it out, see if it's good or not.
Yeah.
So I think that's
Roy
I
be a
think
bootleg-
before you
bootleg
start
kid.
making real money, y'all gotta have those real conversations. Like, all right, who owns what percentage is each person gonna get? Because to be honest with you, it ain't always about owning this shit. It's just making sure
Yeah.
that everybody's comfortable with their splits.
Everybody eat.
People's gonna get treated fair. Everybody starts acting different. If somebody came in here right now and offered us a $20 million deal, a lot of how we do shit is gonna be different, or at least thinking about it. So you know,
And that's what I was gonna say. Every situation is a little different. So I think that there's celebrity status outside the pod is what kind of, you know, it has a factor into their situation and the shit that they go through. And like you said, Joe, that nigga's always looking for him. You know what I mean? How to
Yeah, he's
progress
he's really
him.
opinionated.
You could tell.
So
I told Rory.
you know, to piggyback off what he said, you know, we would just have to have that conversation when the bag gets brought to the table.
Yeah, a lot of good things in. Most good things in.
But yeah,
I think of podcasts like TV shows. I think they have to end at some point before it's like you start ruining your brand. Because one of the things, like I read in the like the 48 Laws of Power, it's like your public perception is important, and it affects the way you can move and the moves you make. One thing I've learned that if you talk too much, you're vulnerable to being to looking stupid. The more you talk, the
So I
more
was
you
stuttering earlier and right now.
Yeah, and the more you talk, the more vulnerable you are to looking stupid. So if you're doing a podcast and doing this for so long, either you run into, you lose a group of people because they don't like your opinions. You fucking say some shit that gets you canceled, and that's what I'm saying. At some point, it's like this is just like a trampoline to other things, you know. And maybe Joe Budden needs to drop an album or something, and Rory and Mal need to have their
we
own
don't hear
TV
that
show.
Joe Budden will never drop out.
I think Joe's one of the greatest rappers as far as pens.
He's good.
but we
He's
don't hear
good.
that shit. Let's be real.
I'll
Pump,
definitely, I'll
pump
definitely
it
tap in.
up.
I'm a listen because I
He
like
killed,
his
he
music.
killed Drake. The last thing he did was kill Drake and then retired.
But you got to think though, he killed Drake, and
Drake?
nobody cared, not even Drake.
I cared.
I didn't even know
People
he
wonder,
killed
but you
Drake.
got-
Real motherfuckers who know lyrics cared. And was
True,
like, that
but-
nigga got him.
But you got to think though, nobody talked about that after that little week. Never got talked about again.
I didn't even know it happened.
he didn't follow up.
He hit him with like 5-6
Them
songs.
shits was nuts. Them shits was crazy.
Yeah.
Like bar wise,
I never seen nobody take out Drake like that.
even the Pusha T
Like
shit,
you
I don't
said,
really look
though.
at it as a takeout. That shit was crazy what Joe was doing. It was like surgical.
That's a springboard though. You're not gonna forever just make Drake diss tracks.
Yeah.
Like, come on, my nigga. We gonna get tired of that.
That was don't fast forward past Slaughterhouse. He was making records.
Yeah.
He
No,
was
no. He made better records by himself. Like Joe got on an underground level
Slaughterhouse
because
was cold.
like I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like Slaughterhouse. That's just me. I think everybody in it was great rappers.
I didn't like a
but
lot
I
of
like
their
Joe's
songs.
like mixtapes and independent projects. Like
They
like
didn't
even
make
his
great
last album
songs.
that he dropped, I actually liked that. With Idols and all that shit on there, that shit was cool.
There was some rappy rap songs and shit for Slaughterhouse, which you
Yeah.
know sometimes you can dig, sometimes you can't. They were all very talented though. So yeah, no disrespect to them.
That's
but-
not funny as fuck.
I think if we like even for like ourselves, I think if like we had start doing other shows and start doing building brands outside of just what we got going on here, I think it would make this last longer because when you are doing things to, like you said, bring out your personality and feed your brand, outside of this, when you come here, it's like, yo, I don't have to focus so much on brand. I can come here, have conversation. If I'm not really in the conversation mood, y'all can carry shit, and I can just feed off y'all energy and shit like that. I think, I guess time just tells for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's also a thing just be able to express ourselves as artists, because they don't. If we ain't getting no interviews, people ain't hearing what we have to say. They ain't getting our personality. So
True.
this is it. And
Yeah.
then as we blow up, if certain things happen in our careers or whatever, we can address it on our podcast.
Yeah.
We can talk about it, how to, ask the questions the right way so you can really get your point across and really elaborate on how you feel. Because like when you get famous, bro, they'll try to, you get on the Breakfast Club, they're there to, they're like wolves.
Yeah.
They're trying to get that clip out of you. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like, I think having your own platform as you grow in whatever you're doing is important.
Yeah, another thing too is like, even from what we starting to build and we have built from Raw District, it's just gonna keep going up. So I think with this, like you said, if we build our own solid core fan base outside of going to big medias and people start liking us from there, it's like you can't really break us because we already got our own shit going. If y'all don't fuck with us over here, the original Raw District fans is always gonna fuck with us.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to y'all, man.
Y'all people watching.
For sure.
Share this.
Dave said Royce was the best in Slaughterhouse.
Yeah, I'll give Royce
Hell
a Joe.
yeah.
Royce a Joe.
Royce definitely.
I don't like
easy.
Royce's music, but
Royce
he
is
can rap his
good
ass
as
off.
fuck.
Man, have you heard Cocaine?
No, I ain't gonna lie to you.
See,
I need to.
you don't be listening to the right things from some artists. I feel like.
I'm one of them.
Ask me sometimes before you say these niggas
But-
suck or something.
No, I didn't say Royce
All
sucks.
right, all right.
He can rap his ass off, but do I want to hear his music? No.
Man, that
How do you
cocaine
know?
will hit you if you
If you haven't
sipping
really
a little
peeped
too
it.
hard that night and you
I'm
listen
gonna
to
check
that
him out though,
cocaine song, man.
because Joe always bigs him up. But I'm even like I told y'all, I'm a real Joe Budden fan. Like I can pull up, I got albums and shit on my phone and shit.
Let's talk about Kendrick Lamar, bro.
Yes, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Can't really see most comments.
I'm gonna be honest, I ain't really happy or gassed to hear new Kendrick music. I'm good. Like I said, like
I'm curious.
What'd
for
you
sure.
ask though?
I just said let's talk about
Oh,
Kendrick.
let's talk about
Let's
Kendrick.
talk about
I'm not
Kendrick.
really.
Where are you at, Kendrick? Fuck,
not-
That's
all
what I'm
I
saying.
wanna
He don't-
know.
like, does
Damn,
Kendrick
nigga.
still rap?
Fuck
Does he-
is you at, nigga? What you
we ain't heard him
doing?
in 5 years.
Do a commercial or something.
Like,
nigga.
what if he
Fuck.
comes out with, like, I think another thing too, he could wait so long to drop music that when he does drop, like, people might try to fake gas the shit because he ain't dropped in a long time.
Do you think? I
Because some of
mean,
his shit ain't that good that everybody gas. My
Which
favorite
one?
shit about him is that To Pimp a Butterfly is terrible. The Untitled shit.
it's not
was
terrible.
It was
bro.
terrible.
You can't say shit's terrible.
Yes, I can.
Just
I
because
listened
you
to it.
don't like
Kiss
it,
it.
Right. I said I don't like it. Y'all can like it, bro.
but it's
I said,
not
I don't like
terrible.
it.
Say
What?
it's terrible to me.
Who's
Yeah, to
talking?
you,
Just
to
ask
you.
me.
It's terrible to you. Yeah,
Who's
for sure.
speaking? Taj is speaking. So I can
Yeah.
only say that I don't like
But
it.
that means that you're aware of other people might like it too.
Yeah, he's popular. So yeah, other people definitely like it.
So you think people
it's
only
not
like
terrible.
Kendrick because he's popular?
No, what I'm saying is he's popular, so people obviously like his shit. I like some of his music.
I know
but
what
I don't
you're
have to
saying.
like all the songs everybody else do.
Okay.
Like just like if I don't think something's a classic, I
Can
don't
I
like
ask you a
the world
critique?
says-
Because I don't dive deep because sometimes you be trolling and shit.
No, I'm not
So,
trolling, bro.
All right, what about To Pimp a Butterfly was not
The
it
lyric-
for you?
What was it?
I'm
why
Don't
was
say
it
the lyrics,
terrible?
bro. I'm about to get angry as a
You can
motherfucker,
never say the
bro.
Listen,
lyrics.
whether y'all get angry or whatever,
about
that's
to
still
start
my
shaking.
opinion.
Go ahead,
And
go
y'all
ahead,
jumped, y'all jumped to that. I was gonna say the lyrics and shit was fire. I
Okay.
didn't like the
All right.
music. It's not something that. Would you currently listen to that right now?
Yes, I listened to it when the George Floyd shit hit. I
cannot-
ran that shit
I'm
back
gonna be
3
honest,
times.
I cannot let. After I heard it the first time, I cannot tell you the last time I heard that.
See,
But I listened to his damn album. I listened to. this
I'm
Good Kid,
not a
Mad City.
fan
I
of
listen to Section
Kendrick,
80.
but I'll
But I
still
don't like those.
listen to it.
So I'm not like even with Cole. I tell people with Cole, I don't like Cole's last two.
So now he has to shut up because you didn't like. his
No, I
last
said
2
I didn't
albums.
want to hear it.
But why would it overhype? You would need to listen. You would probably listen to it though if he dropped some shit, right?
Yeah, I have to be able to give an
you
opinion.
have to.
Because
yeah.
sometimes
But if
artists,
it's not
man,
good,
they,
I'm gonna come here and be like, yo, I don't like it.
sometimes artists miss.
Well,
And you
who
just
do
said that To Pimp a Butterfly you didn't like, but you fuck with Damn.
Yes, damn it.
can't compare
Damn
to
was his
anything.
last album.
Yes, but what I'm saying is he don't drop enough music, so it's like, is this next shit gonna be good? Is it gonna?
Why does that
sound great?
matter though?
Because we're critiquing music. That's why. it
yeah,
matters.
but I don't think dropping shit
yes, it does,
in
bro.
a certain amount of time makes you good or bad. Because
I don't say it makes you.
he has
good
a
or-
lot of shit to listen to, and it's all good.
No, it's not.
It's
I
pretty
just said
fucking good.
The
bro.
Untitled stuff wasn't that good to me, and neither was The Pimp a Butterfly.
I would say, just as an artist, at that level, if it gets out, it's good. It might not be great, it might not be amazing, but it's good.
No, it's gonna get out because it's gonna sell.
It's good though. Like
I don't know about that. it's gonna get out because it's.
I can't think of a single record of Kendrick Lamar's where I listen and I'm like, this is a bad record. I listen to SoundCloud rappers and I'd be like, this is bad music.
Yeah.
They don't know how to put a song together. But
I might be like, I don't really like this song, but it's not a
So it's
bad
not good.
song. Some people's gonna like it though.
If
so.
you don't like it, it's
Yeah, you
not
don't,
good.
well, that doesn't mean that the quality is bad, but you don't like the song. It's not a good song to you.
So now it's not.
But that doesn't make
Right.
it terrible.
We can't.
To me, bro,
I didn't know that
and
was
maybe
your
it's just
thing.
how I talk that might. Maybe it's how I talk that might, you know what I mean, throw y'all off with it.
Bruce.
Put it right
Cause I said it was terrible to me. That means I'm not never going back to listening to it. That's just to
Right,
me.
right,
There's certain people. I don't
We're
think.
just looking at your terrible. I think a little worse than what it really is. You
but-
just don't like it.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. When he does
Lightly
drop,
trolling.
even with J. Cole, I think his last two was not good. But I have to listen to it when he dropped for me to have an opinion on it.
Right.
I can't just be like, nah, the other ones wasn't good. This was gonna be terrible.
But overall, it was
You're
good
not
quality music.
They got great producers and
You
shit like
can't
that. They
say
gonna have
that
good
it's good
quality.
or bad.
J. Cole is his producer.
Yeah, but
So chill. He's a
Just-
great producer. Give him some
That
credit,
shit's
bro.
good, bro.
These are our fucking.
Hold on.
These are our kings of the
But it's
culture,
like
bro.
it's-
These are the people who've done the most work. They've created the biggest fan base. At least say that it's music. Have some music appreciation and say they're good, bro.
But did you just heard me say I
They're
don't
not
like his
my
last
favorite.
two.
What don't you like about it though?
I don't like the songs. They wasn't good to
Why?
me.
Why though? Like what? You don't
didn't
like?
relate to
Do you like? You don't
Yeah, I
like
didn't like-
conceptual shit? Shit that actually tells stories? You just like. Because
Yeah,
that's
it
the
depends.
thing. People would say it's corny because like they're taking the time to write some meaningful shit
So,
out
because they took the time and it was meaningful to them. It has to be good to us.
and meaningful to millions of people as well.
I just think on the topics that they speak on, like To Pimp a Butterfly, if you can listen to the album and say it's not good, even or just not have no appreciation for what he's trying to say or what message he's trying to paint, I just don't understand that.
That
Just
message
because
was dope, but I'll listen to Tupac, bro. The message was dope. I'm gonna listen to Tupac. Tupac has the same messages.
Kendrick,
I-
Kendrick
he
is
makes
a
it, I
better
like it.
rapper than Tupac.
and I guarantee you, if Tupac
Being a
wasn't
better
dead, you would be like,
So let me
man,
ask you a
Tupac's
question.
whack, man. I'd rather listen to Coi Leray.
No, I wouldn't say that.
You,
Because Tupac's one of my favorite rappers. Like just like when he said no DMX slander. You've never heard me slander DMX. That's
I
one of my
know.
favorite rappers. I've never slandered DMX before ever.
Now's your time.
He
don't
was
need
talking. I mean, I think you,
You don't hear me-
brought DMX.
No,
up
do it,
before
bro.
on the
We need
pod.
the
But I've
jokes.
never slandered him. If
No,
I don't
no,
like
I'm
something,
not saying you
yeah, if
slander
I don't
them.
like something, I don't like something, bro. Like I'm not gonna sit up there and fake like it because they legends or
Right, yeah.
none of that.
That's how I am. I'd say that's what I said in the
Yeah.
pod. You know, he wasn't one of my favorite artists.
And with Cole and them,
I only
I
said
like
that
their
'cause
first
you're a
album, so I
contrarian.
do give appreciation to it. But
Yeah, that's what I think
I
it-
can't just gas some shit I don't like.
And I think,
I think
that's
when you're
where
gonna come
we
to when you're gonna talk about music, I think you have to approach it from a subjective point of view, and you have to have music appreciation. Understand like that you have to understand those things and just say that. Like don't say it's not good. That shit is just disrespectful because that shit is great music, man.
To you.
It's to a lot of people, bro.
Okay, but if
And I can say that a lot of the shit you listen to
So-
is like repeated,
what's-
repetitive, just like kind of
Yeah.
nonsense. It's noise.
Which is dope,
If
'cause
I
that's
can
your
listen to
opinion.
one of your,
Do you really think Kodak's top 5?
not ever, but he's one of the best artists out right now. Yes, he is.
Why?
Because his music is dope to me.
So you're checking for
Bro.
Kodak before
I
Kendrick?
respect that.
Yes, I am, bro. Like
But
I don't
I'm
know.
saying,
I don't
like,
understand how that even sounds crazy.
what
to
about
me.
his music though? Let's get a little deeper into
Well, I've
it.
lived
though.
in Florida off and on since 2009. So
Isn't
the way
he
they
a
talk,
piece of shit?
So
Didn't
I
it
can relate to.
relates
Didn't
to
he
you
rape
a
somebody?
little better than Kendrick.
we can start pulling up shit.
But-
a bunch of artists.
But I
did it
think
before
where
and all that.
Drew,
Yeah,
where
but that
Drew's
shit-
kind
No,
of hitting
don't
that
try to
too.
don't try to play the moral high ground.
No,
There's
I'm-
artists that you
But
listen to.
if you're
have done
if you're
shit.
doing that in real life, you're obviously gonna.
We don't know if he's did it.
It's
He
like
might not be
this.
convicted
Put
of
that
nothing.
like
shit
this,
in
bro.
your
That sounds
music.
dumb, bro.
It's like the LeBron, like
That sounds dumb.
I'm
He
a
hasn't
Le-
been convicted.
Doesn't
of something.
sound dumb at
yes,
all.
it does. If
Like,
somebody
I'm-
has not been convicted, you can't talk like they've done that.
What was he in
What you
prison
mean?
for?
What are we talking
He was
about?
in prison for getting caught with a gun, bro. That's what he was just in jail for. So you can't call somebody a rapist if they wasn't convicted of that. So what happens if it come out and that's the lie?
I understand that, man,
Right.
but whatever.
You can't do shit like that. That's not cool, bro.
my thing is like I look at it like LeBron and Kobe. I'm a big ass LeBron fan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when Kobe was here, I would catch myself getting into these arguments, and I was like, man, nah, Kobe ain't fucking with LeBron, man. Kobe ain't doing this like Kobe. And then I'll get to the point where I start to disrespect Kobe Bryant, and
To
then
win the argument.
to win the argument. And then I'm like, wait a minute. When he died, I thought about all those times where I was like just trying to win an argument, trying to one up somebody because he's in that conversation.
Me too.
Kendrick and J. Cole, all of them are in that conversation for a reason. people who fall by the wayside, these artists who don't make it to that level, they're not in the conversation for a reason. So I always got to give those guys the benefit of the doubt. Like Nipsey, I didn't like his music before. It wasn't something that was on my radar. But when I checked into it, it's like, yo, I get it. I get it. Obviously, this is not the shit that I relate to, but I can see why.
But I can understand why you wouldn't hold Nipsey to that light.
But I get it, though. That's why his influence, I don't even deny it. I'm like, when I hear his music, I'm like, oh, he's speaking on this. I see how he has people in Crenshaw shit. Like, I'm like, all right, he has that influence. He's there. He's that guy. Like, I can't question it.
I think it's different levels of. I think it's just different levels of music appreciation from just everybody. I mean, everybody appreciates things differently.
For different
So like I said again way early, like I just think that your words and how you talk about music is a little, in certain people's mind disrespectful or whatever.
It's understandable.
You know what I mean?
Like
but I think you still appreciate those people.
I do.
Because
'Cause I wouldn't
ultimately
listen to
they
their
talk
albums.
about shit that you relate to. And that's
Sure.
why you say you like Kodak.
But look,
I know both Kendrick and J. Cole both have had great records that relate to shit that either you or people are affected by directly.
But you wanna know something though?
On a daily,
I
nigga.
think because of how I talk about the albums I don't like, people take away from the albums I do say that I do like by them.
Right.
Just like I think, just me, I like Damn personally more than Good Kid. Most people tell me I'm crazy for that. But that's what I like.
Right.
It's a little bit more melodic. He doing I like that type of shit.
I get it.
But
I get it.
even when you know how you said with the Kobe and LeBron comparison, right?
Yeah.
I think that obviously we wouldn't even be talking about them two if they wasn't both great, right? So I think that in that level, we know that you're making these points. Like even if you say, "Oh, Kobe's better" or "LeBron's way better than Kobe," we're still saying that these are top 10 players, bro. You can't.
right.
There's no way to disrespect a person being top 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like even for now, bro, on some real shit, Kendrick and Cole, yes, they are in that upper tier with Drake to me. I got them in that the God tier level. Then you got the Big Sean's and the Meek Mills up under that.
Yeah.
So when I critique your music, I'm critiquing your music at that level.
Yeah.
I don't look at Meek, even though Meek does make great albums. I don't look at Meek to make the great album that Kendrick Lamar is supposed to make or J. Cole's supposed to make. So if I don't like their music, I'm going to critique it harder than I would. I'm not looking at Kodak to make a fucking lyrical album that's going to be looked at like Reasonable Doubt or...
I think you can, though. But it's lyrical is different. Like, if you're speaking about some shit and painting a picture, no matter how simple it sounds, no matter how many, metaphors you don't have, if you can paint a picture and make somebody feel something, that's lyrical. It could be... James Brown was lyrical. And a lot of times you couldn't even understand what the fuck he was saying, but it was lyrical because it was hitting a certain spot. Like, some of the artists nowadays, they're not really lyrical because they're not soulful. They're not really talking about shit they're going through. Kodak, when I listen to him, I think of him as a conscious rapper because he really be rapping about the shit that relates to him.
True.
But a lot of these other artists, bro, I can see right fucking through it. Like,
but if you listen to
talk, it's noise.
Youngboy's kind of similar.
I kind of believe him.
If you listen to not just singles, if you listen to people's singles, singles is just supposed to draw buzz. But if you listen to their albums, they painting pictures out. There's plenty of new artists that you can do that with.
Yeah.
But it also there's so many different styles of music. Like for me, I like the Kodaks. I like the Dirks. Lil Baby's dope. I don't put him, all the way up there completely. Yeah, like even with Rod Wave when I was talking about him.
Yeah.
To me,
And
he's
Rod is dope.
He's one of the best artists out. Period.
And that album, that album right there, really confirmed it and set him in a different spot for me. 18 motherfucking songs, man.
That all hit.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though,
do that.
when Rod drops albums, now we have to critique him at that upper level. So if the next album comes out into the bar, obviously, it's case by case because everybody has their own opinion.
Yeah.
But when this next album comes out, if it's not that good, I'm like, hey, this shit ain't that good. But I'm comparing him to Rod Wave.
But I think you have to leave artists room to miss.
Yeah, of course.
The thing with Kendrick, the thing about Kendrick is what I don't get, and I said it earlier, just like how you don't like To Pimp a Butterfly, but you like his latest project, but now you ain't looking forward to nothing because he ain't dropped. That's where my confusion was. It's like if you like his newest project, then you should be looking for because it was melodic.
Yeah, it
But
doesn't
his
matter
newest project
when he
was
dropped.
5 years ago almost.
That doesn't matter, bro.
To me, it does.
He's still.
To me, it does. We all want music.
That doesn't
differently.
make his artistry bad.
I didn't say that.
Then what?
I said I'm not looking for it. If it comes out and it's fire, then I'm gonna fuck with it.
Then.
But if you don't, if
It's
I'm a
obviously-
fan of your music and you don't drop, we're gonna obviously start listening to other artists and not worrying about when you drop.
Of course.
So that's what I'm saying.
But once it drops, though, are you gonna like just be a fan again, or are you just gonna
Depends on if it's good.
automatically go into it that you're not gonna like it?
Why would I go into it and not like it?
Because you said you're not looking forward to it.
I said other albums of Kendrick's that I didn't like, and then I still went and listened to other ones and liked them. So that obviously shows I can be objective.
All right,
I don't see how you don't see that.
I do see that.
No, I get your point. I just had to press you a little bit.
I like that.
You
I
know
like
what I'm
that.
saying?
Y'all like that. Listen, hey, y'all have me on the hot seat. I like that, bro. That,
No, it's
you
just
know what I mean?
it's all subjective no matter what. So that's why I understand, because like G Herbo, for example, for me, like I hate his music, but I know he makes good music for people.
I like his music,
He be on beat,
Exactly,
though.
like
He do
I
be on
don't
beat,
like
though.
it at all, but
Yeah.
I know he's good to people.
but he does it in such a skillful.
He does
way.
it better than
I
some
think-
See, and I
did.
think it's not skillful.
I think when you become an artist,
I understand that there's some shit that's like hella dope that I do fuck with, but I don't.
No, he misses a lot. but
Overall,
he
it's just like I don't,
Yeah,
I
like
can't
Drew
get
said,
it. I don't.
That's
I just,
perfect way to.
It's
explain
it's
it.
his
He misses
pocket.
a lot.
He's got a lot of misses,
Yeah, yeah.
but he makes some good music too.
My thing is like when
Some
you
shit
say
that-
Kendrick Lamar sucks, or not. No, you didn't say that. You're not, when you say you're not looking forward to a Kendrick Lamar album
He said terrible somewhere.
somewhere,
Yeah, he did say that.
or some trolling about J. Cole. As an artist myself, and I don't even mean to be sensitive. I
Be
have
sensitive,
not
true.
made a song that's up to par with J. Cole. So if you say like that you're looking forward to my shit, and then you say you're not looking forward to his, that's where I'm like, there's some
No,
there's some
no,
there's some capping, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Ah, get him,
You
Drew.
guys are friends though.
Get him, Drew.
I don't want my
Yeah,
friends to think
Drew.
about my music
No,
any different, man.
hold
If it
on.
sucks, it
I'm
sucks.
gonna be real with you.
Well, I mean,
Everything Drew ever made ain't on my playlist.
Yeah.
As
But
it
I've
should.
told Drew personally the songs that I like by him. I have Drew and Chris songs on my playlist. It wouldn't be on there if it
All
wasn't there.
right.
It wouldn't be on there.
Just kidding.
I just like your new
I'm
shit.
just kidding,
But
bro.
I
I'm
just
saying-
like other shit.
But also, my thing is though, if I don't like it, I just don't like it. But if you worked with the same type of producers, they would. Even though J. Cole produces a lot of his own shit, if you worked with them type of top tier producers, you would have songs on that level. And you had the
course.
budget and the level of production that they can get.
Most
That's what a lot of that is, bro. It's
Yeah.
not that they think so much different than you or they
That
have
is true.
access.
That is
If you had the
100% true,
access,
bro.
if even the artists here, people say our artists here aren't that great, but if these people had access to some of that shit,
I'm glad you said that, bro, because that's something I've always wanted to go off about. Stop comparing us
They tap
to
in.
fucking artists that made it.
yeah.
And they kind of fucking ruined what I just said, because I've always thought that. It's like, yo, yeah, don't compare me to Drake. Bro, Drake that's his job.
And look at
He
his
gets
budget.
he gets to wake up and think about music, bro. I have to wait till like 5 p.m. to maybe think about music.
Right.
What was this? It was like one of them. It was
I
one
don't
of them
even
Drake
make music
albums where he
anymore.
said like his last 2 albums he was getting 20 mil a piece.
Yeah,
like, if
like,
you get that
what-
type of bread, think of the people that you can work with.
Yeah, no, that's real.
Yeah.
If I
Think
could go
about
get
the
a-
things that you would just be exposed to write about, to make music
100%.
about.
Your imagination changes.
Ah,
And the fact is, like,
Jesus.
like when you make it, bro, you become the voice.
Yeah.
Everything Drake says, everything Kendrick says, everything J. Cole says, now that becomes the standard.
Yep.
And they make the standard. Drake can say whatever the fuck he wants to on a song.
He said
See,
that
and
on the
that's-
song.
You seen that with Tootsie
And it would
Slide, though,
sound
too.
cool.
You seen that with Tootsie Slide. Cause that shit was kind of
Yeah,
mid.
but that's
What was
the
that
thing.
song? What
The,
was
the
that song you
standard,
said?
I think the standard shouldn't be considered when you're listening to somebody else's album. You know, if you want to critique somebody's shit for a full, piece of art, I think you can't be thinking about like what you were just listening to and how it compares to that.
It's hard to. It's hard not to.
It's
It's hard
though.
not to.
It is.
Only thing I do that for is sound quality.
Sound quality for sure.
But like as a piece of art, you have to drop all that shit.
When you think though, for like the top tier artists, right? All their quality should be kind of like next level.
Yeah.
Because of the budgets and shit that they get. So like
Some of J. Cole shit isn't as
but he does a lot of in-house shit
even
though.
as loud as my shit sometimes.
He does a lot of in-house shit though.
Yeah.
So we don't even
but
know if he letting a lot of people even have their hands on
I
that
think
shit.
he-
Hey, yo,
doing-
shout out to all 14 people viewing this, man. Share this live. Let's get a
Yeah,
little.
They started
let's-
coming at me now. Niggas want to start being on the
Oh,
live.
yeah.
You feel me?
Yes, oh no, hey, we was coming at you with 6 people on here, bro. Yeah, keep sending that shit around. Yeah,
Yo,
share this around. Share
Shout
this
out y'all,
around.
man. Shout
Yeah,
out
share
y'all.
this.
Tap in. This is the Raw District show. Where we just roasted the shit out of Tony Fontana
no,
for
they didn't. No, they
disrespecting
didn't.
Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole.
disrespect
But
the Kings, man.
they sit here at this table and pretended that they care more about a Kendrick Lamar album than a Kodak album. That shit is stressful to me.
And
What?
I'm sure all of y'all
on, bro.
will.
I do. What do you mean?
Nah,
I would
bro.
not.
Kodak
bro,
first album was heat.
it is.
And
I
he
wouldn't
just dropped
deny
the
that,
heat
but
fire
I'm
ass song.
definitely on top of a Kendrick album. Like I'm on Twitter
I'm listening.
waiting for
Yeah.
that motherfucker to drop, bro.
No, I ain't happening.
Yeah, I am.
I ain't happening. I'm not gonna do that like I would do with Rod Wave and Drake. But then I like them artists more though.
I
Yeah, that-
appreciate you,
yeah.
Luis, man.
That makes sense. That's logical.
But again, too, I don't think how lyrical you are matters, because if that's the case, or even like bar heavy, because there'd be people like even like Conway and Benny and them, they'd be way higher than what they are now.
Yeah. But that's the thing. They like to
like
do
heavy-
that shit, and
Well,
other
I like
people
that.
like to listen to it too.
What? What?
Oh yeah, that was me. This man pissing me off today, man.
Hey, what's the next topic? Though? We gotta get
what's
off
the
this
next topic?
head,
Yeah,
man.
everybody's
Get
coming
off
up here.
his
They're mad
head,
because I want to
man.
hear Kodak over Kendrick. But God,
We
bless.
don't have to speed fast, man. This is entertaining.
Right.
It's
I
about
just
to.
don't I don't understand
going.
it.
I gotta
I don't
take
get
a
it.
piss.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I don't get it.
All right, man. Next
I
topic.
don't get it. We
the next
don't get it. That's
Next
why
topic,
we
man.
still
Paul Pierce
going.
gets fired from ESPN, man. Let's talk about it, man.
Let's talk about the truth.
He got
man.
fired because he's black. No, I'm just playing.
I personally think the man was already on the way out. I think he was already on the way out. That's why he hopped on his live and posted it himself. Like, fuck it.
It had to be that, bro.
I think, or he was drugged.
Well, think about this. Y'all have
He
these
was
girls-
drugged, but I think that was all voluntary.
Y'all had these girls come to like sign NDAs and all that. They can't be on their phones, and then you get on live and do that. Exactly.
Well, the thing is, I think last year I heard about him not signing with them again. Like,
So I think that's what it is.
so I think he was just like he was done going to
His
work.
contract's up.
Just like
You
fuck it,
gotta,
hey.
you gotta deal with Cam Soda possibly.
Let me show you the real. Daryl Grant said Kodak over Kendrick. Come on, man. Hey man, let him know.
Yeah. Send
Let
y'all
him know.
comments.
No,
Send y'all.
he said Kodak over Kendrick.
No,
he
he's,
said I'm basically y'all
he's
crazy.
questioning it. Like,
But
Who is that?
Darnell Grant.
But no
Oh,
matter,
what's up? What's up?
no matter who sends them comments, I'm still not
Yeah,
changing my
Darnell
opinion,
knows what's
man.
up,
No, he
man.
doesn't.
He's gonna keep it real.
He ain't listening to Yak yet.
Hey, I'm sure he's listening to all the music, man. Like we do, nigga.
No, I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna sip this wine.
But hey,
I got this good old E40 wine. Hey, y'all gotta try this shit, man. I don't know if y'all fuck
Hey
with
man,
wine
let me
or
get
not.
one.
Oh, yeah, I
bro.
fuck
Let
with
me
wine,
get
too.
Yeah,
Let
they
me
got
get one,
18%.
what?
This motherfucker
yeah,
is
yeah.
like this is
Why should
diet,
be? But shit I just had yesterday was 13.5.
this is diet Hennessy, bro. I'm telling you, bro. This is he's doing something different with this wine.
nigga
Shout out to E40, man.
What percent is that shit again?
18.
back to Paul Pierce, bro. I think Paul Pierce. A part of me feels like he's too old to be doing what the fuck he was doing. But then I feel like even if I
married
worked
too,
at
right?
ESPN, I would do the same thing.
He's not
His
married.
wife probably ain't gonna.
Oh, he's not
like-
married?
I heard that he's not married.
But even if he is, like, what if
No,
his
he
wife
said
don't have
that
a
on the
problem?
live.
They
Yeah,
was.
He said that on the live. Somebody on the comments was like, "Ain't you cheating on your wife?" He's like, "Come on, man, I ain't married." He's like, "What's
Yeah,
wrong
yeah.
with you?"
But even if he was like, then he can't be around strippers. That's cheating.
No.
Not
What
if
if
you
his
work
wife's
for Disney
okay with
Channel.
He was playing
no, I
poker.
think-
He
no.
was playing poker. He was doing what he. I mean,
I think he shouldn't have posted it, but
nigga,
he's
so
still a
many
grown
people
man.
that work for ESPN do that shit too. I'm
Yeah,
sure. Go to the
smoke.
strip club, do all that shit. It was the posting online type shit. I think he
Yeah.
was just like, "Fuck it."
But
Fuck
they
it.
said if he
I'm
wouldn't
out.
have posted
Nigga,
it,
I'm out.
they said if he wouldn't have posted it, they wouldn't have been tripping.
Yeah.
If somebody else would have did it, it'd have been like, all right, whatever. But the fact
He's
he
doing
got
what-
on there and did this shit,
He
That-
was
that's-
done going to work. That's all it
Yeah,
was.
yeah,
And
yeah.
let's
He was out.
let's talk about the elephant in the room. He wasn't good at his job.
He's
as-
fucking
Nah,
terrible.
Like-
truth, you needed to take a break, bro.
Nah, he was not good.
Yeah, he wasn't good at all.
yeah, bro. He was on some of his opinions on sports, bro.
They kind of sounded like Tony Fontana opinions.
Yeah, they're
Nah,
kind of like
bro.
your music opinions.
No, I'm playing.
Says never mind. Y'all just like all that lyrical shit, but I get it.
No, I like other shit too, man.
No,
No, I
never
don't.
heard
I
of
really
it.
don't.
I
know,
love a lot
actually.
of.
You don't
I
even
love
like
a
Rich
lot
the
of,
Factor, bro.
In between.
Come on, bro. Don't disrespect Rich the Factor.
No, Rich is the goat.
Yeah, what you talking about?
Listen, if you work for Mickey Mouse, yeah, like
Mickey
the
Mouse.
homie Spencer just
Mickey
said, man,
Mouse.
you gonna get fired for smoking some fucking weed.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
but you
strippers.
shouldn't. My thing is, if you on your way out the door, Paul Pierce hella rich. I don't think he cares at the magnitude everybody thinks he does.
No, he don't.
Like
give
I
a
seen
fuck.
people like, yo, he just lost his job.
He's
Bro, you see how much fucking money this
Fuck.
nigga made?
I think people
He don't
forgot
need
how
a
good of a
job.
basketball player Paul Pierce
Because he be
was.
trying to compare himself to LeBron. That's why motherfuckers forgot.
No, you know why? Because of the horrible job that he did at being an analyst, nigga. That's why they forgot. Like, nigga, they motherfuckers was disrespecting
Bro.
the truth. Like he was trash at
Listen,
basketball.
bro,
Like,
and
nigga,
hey,
hold on.
just like we was talking earlier in the episode, bro.
bad.
Talking too much can fuck up your brain.
Yeah.
It can fuck your shit up,
But you know
bro.
something, bro? I'm not gonna lie. Paul Pierce was nice as shit, bro. But he do be trying to act like he on the same level as Bron, bro. And that shit used to like,
Basketball wise?
yes, bro. It's not close.
Just because he took him out in that series.
Yeah, but it's like, look who you had.
You know,
And I'm not even the biggest LeBron fan, but
You
come
know,
on, bro.
hey,
hey, Kodak over Kendrick, right?
Man,
Yeah.
Paul Pierce looked like he was
True.
never supposed to play
Yo,
basketball.
The truth,
Paul
baby.
Pierce shaped
Respect
like all
the
of my
truth,
uncles.
man.
He shaped like all of my
And
uncles.
was cooking
He
shit.
played basketball like I played basketball, slow and strategic.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
Straight
have
black
if
and
you are
mild
slower,
ball.
you gotta actually analyze shit different.
Don't ever say that again.
Oh,
He said
yeah.
black and
That
mild
nigga
ball.
said black and mild
Paul
ball.
Pierce played
Yeah.
black and mild ball,
That
bro.
nigga said black and mild
Oh,
ball.
God damn.
Look like he be out there hooping in jeans.
Tim's.
That
Wish I
ass,
could wear a
bro.
beater right now.
You can wear Tim's and camouflage cargo.
You know them niggas be trying to fight after the game.
Paul, you can't wear jean shorts today. He probably got to stop the door every day.
Come on,
Got some
Paul.
lugs on.
We'll ask why every time.
Paul,
Paul,
you can't have a 40 ounce on the
Paul,
bench.
the same thing we
Smoking
told you
a
last
cigar.
time, nigga. That's why, nigga.
That
Okay.
explains why Paul Pierce moves so slow, though. That he smokes. That
Smokes. Nigga probably
You know
went to
what
a
I'm
couple
saying?
games
Shout out.
drunk.
Shout out to Paul Pierce, man.
Shout out to you.
I wonder if an
Hey,
NBA
for showing
player
the
ever
real,
hooped
man.
drunk.
Hmm?
I wonder if an NBA player ever went out there drunk.
They used to be on crack back in the day, bro. And that's another thing I forgot to mention, bro. Michael Jordan was playing against crackheads sometimes, bro.
And Mike.
How you know he wasn't
Now
smoking
you
crack?
using
Because
that?
Mike was
Now
snitching
you
on
using
him.
that?
I think
Now
Mike
you
kind of
using
lightweight
that?
told him something like he didn't really
He
say
might
no
have been
names,
snitching.
but he
Niggas on
spoke
crack?
about it.
Have you seen a nigga on crack, man? Well, no, on crack or coke? I thought it was coke.
Let's say
Was it
coke.
crack?
Don't
I
call-
thought it
no,
was
don't
coke.
call
I think there
coke.
might have been some
Crack's
crack.
only one
Yeah, let's
ingredient
say
away.
coke.
Yeah, we'll say coke. We'll say some cokeheads.
Crack's
I don't know if
only
that's
one
better.
Nigga was
ingredient
hyped up,
away.
nigga. They was in there, nigga, get the rebound.
But you gotta think they wasn't really skilled like that, bro. They was just out there kind of like beating
Or,
each other the
"Why
fuck
did you
up.
get my
So you could be
rebound?"
off drugs. Yeah, you could be off drugs back then.
You could. It was a different game.
Like imagine if I don't want to put this up, but imagine if one of the superstars today was on drugs. You could notice on the court like, he playing kind of fucked up.
They all should do
On-
drugs.
on coke?
They all
Yeah,
should,
like back in the
I
day,
don't
them
think you
niggas
could
wasn't
notice,
skilled
bro.
like that.
they all should
If a
hit
nigga was
the
on,
crack
if a nigga
pipe
took a couple
before
bumps of
every
coke, I
game.
don't think you could notice.
Who?
I
Just
don't
to see
know.
how they play.
I think there was I watched a documentary about somebody who used to be on mad coke. I think it might have been.
Yeah, in the game.
Was it Jason Williams or something? Not Jason Williams. Was it White Chocolate?
Yeah, Jason Williams.
That's his name?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it might have been him.
Ron Artest too, I think.
Ron Artest-
owned him.
I can see Ron Artest.
Rod Artest was on coke.
Michael
and-
Jackson, or
Lamar
Yeah, because
Odom
Michael
was-
Jordan probably did a bunch of coke.
I think Lamar Odom
He
was
wasn't
on that
smoking
boat.
crack,
nigga,
he was
when
probably-
in.
Ron Artest had to be on
Doing
coke
that.
that night when he was fucking punching people in the stadium.
Indiana.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember that.
Man,
I remember seeing that
nigga,
shit on
nigga,
ESPN.
The Malice at the
Nigga
Palace.
Over there slid into a nigga like, shh.
Bro,
that
that was
was-
whooping them fans' ass, bro.
That was the dopest shit I've ever seen watching
That shit
NBA
was crazy.
basketball.
Yeah, bro. And then like
That shit was fixed.
I know they always be trying to talk about like
Who wants to fucking
like
get
now they
punched
always
in the
make that
face
shit
by
sound
Ron
so bad,
Artest?
but back then that shit was like crazy. I was like, yo, this shit kind of dope. This shit look like wrestling.
That nigga got paid,
Yeah,
bro.
it's like hockey.
Who?
On a,
Oh, the fan that got lit up,
Lit up. Niggas be fans.
bro. They was throwing beer on them. All we gotta bring that
Oh,
shit back,
yeah.
bro. Let's go out to. We need to go to Staples and fight Kawhi and them, bro.
This nigga stupid.
Fucking
just bring water guns in.
pour some water on Kawhi. He starts fucking sparking and shit.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
'cause you heard that laugh.
Goddamn
Yeah.
robot, man.
Uh,
He's not a real
Can't
person.
remember how it was.
When he tried to describe himself as fun, like, yeah, I'm a fun guy. Like,
Nobody
Come
who's
on,
fun says that.
no,
No,
you
come
not,
on.
nigga.
Who wants to play 2K with me?
yeah.
Bored man, bored man.
Oh shit. What else we got in this
This
motherfucker
nigga,
today? Hey, yeah, shout out to everybody tapping in, man.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all. The likes, the laughs, the shares.
Ron Artest admitted he
wrong
used to
music.
drink
My people.
before games
That come through.
at halftime.
You said he used to do what?
Ron Artest admitted he used to drink before games at halftime.
There we go.
There it is. And he used to do coke. He ain't gonna admit to that though. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, he used to do coke.
I want to know y'all top fives after this.
Top 5 rappers, bro. I told you I don't have a top.
Yeah.
Gilbert
top,
Arenas
top
used to
5
do
that we're
coke.
listening to right now, or top 5 that
Period. Overall.
I can't.
I'll never lock
I
it
can't
in.
do that. It's just too hard for me.
Changes too much.
Yeah.
Because they have some niggas that shouldn't be in there.
Because it's always. So
Everybody
the,
would, I
So
think,
that's
to
the
a certain
thing,
extent.
exactly. So it's like who I'm listening to right now that I really fuck with, or the people that really influence me, because I do make music. So the people that really influence me to rap
Yeah, like
is who I would probably
NBA
put up
Youngboy,
there.
Kodak Black, people
Yeah.
like that. I can definitely hear a lot of them in you.
You got
Awesome.
Potent on YouTube?
Yeah.
No,
No.
no, not on YouTube.
NBA
Them niggas
Youngboy
still
for
be
sure.
dropping shit on YouTube
Top
unless
3.
it was a video.
You said what?
I said I know motherfuckers be dropping shit on YouTube unless it was a video.
Shit, all them views be counting.
You sleep, bro. They be dropping music.
I said you say,
They got a whole streaming service.
man,
Oh yeah.
I am asleep. Fuck.
Hey, didn't who was that big executive that went over there? Leo, no, is it Leo Cohen? I think that went to YouTube. Like he runs YouTube now.
I don't know.
What's up?
What's going on, bro?
Welcome to the Raw District.
District Raw all day.
Yes, sir. What do you want me to play, man? We gotta run something for these people, man. While we take a
Let's
little break.
play.
It has
Oh,
to
they
be. It
black.
has to be some low. It has to be some local, some underground, man. Shit, we can get permission for. You want to play Remy Sippin'?
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, bet. Take me a piss. Hey, yo, for the people tapping in, man, this is Remy Sippin', Mr. Fresh Padrino featuring K9. Let's get it.
What about on Facebook though? Don't want to start tripping.
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
He said we about to find out, y'all. If we talking, they can hear us over the song.
Yeah,
I'm gonna talk like Flex.
I'm trying to get this.
Drop a
done.
bomb, man, while Chris is rapping, man.
This nigga dumb.
We sippin' Remy. Is that how it goes?
Yeah. How'd
No,
you
it
know,
doesn't.
dog?
Sippin' Remy. Remy sippin'.
Oh, yeah, you need to put him on the remix.
I know that.
Sippin'
The
Remy.
vocals is crazy, bro.
Sippin' Remy.
Shit, so
Remy
goddamn.
sippin'.
Oh, it's playing now.
Should be.
All right, y'all, we bike.
Yeah, fuck that. It ain't working.
Damn, it's not working, y'all. So, I guess we're gonna have to continue to talk through this.
Yeah,
situation.
We in the streets, we in the field representing.
Yeah, just rap it, bro. You're right here.
We need his drum. Bring the drummer back up here.
Yeah, bring that boom back. Come on.
Next up, man.
You got a pity?
I don't, but I just was gonna, you know what I'm saying, empty the tank just so I can be a little more comfortable and shit.
Yeah, we can take
I
a
ain't-
brief intermission. Just
I
play
ain't-
some. Just play anything.
It's not playing. The audio ain't playing, man.
Oh, nothing. It won't
No.
play nothing.
It's
Yeah, it's
not
not
wrong.
working.
Can't play anything at all?
No,
You
you
said
can go
it's
take a
not-
piss if you want to go take
You
a
said it
piss.
wasn't working.
No,
You
just
said-
piss. I was just trying to play
you
some
said it
music
wasn't
for the
working,
people.
bro.
No, it's just not going. The one topic I did want to get into, man, is if you can executively produce a song with all people who have passed away. This includes
How many people?
producers. This is you. You're the executive producer. You're Khaled. You
Mhm.
tell me. You can executively produce a song with all people who have passed away. Who would you use and on the song? How would you put it together?
Unlimited people.
Unlimited, because like if you put too many people on a song, you're doing yourself a disservice. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Make a
saying?
whole track list for that.
Dead or alive?
Oh, they did. Oh, I guess they did hear the music. Oh shit.
You said dead. If it's dead, I'm gonna go with.
Oh shit.
They had to be. They
We
had to be
couldn't hear
dead.
it. So they have. Oh, they have to be dead. Oh damn.
This is all people who have moved on to the next experience.
I'm gonna go with
I'm a-
Tupac, Nipsey, and Nate Dogg. That'll be
them two mics pick up.
But they
a
could.
lot.
The people could hear it, but we just couldn't. So, whatever.
As long as the people hear it, I ain't got to hear nothing.
But it'd
Yeah,
be
for
nice
sure.
I can see when it ends. I'm sure like a radio station, they ain't fucking listening to all the music.
I mean,
They say they cut that shit off and they start talking to each other.
yeah, for sure.
Hot in
I
here.
want to listen to our music together, though.
Shit. Got some nice little rides for the video tomorrow. I'm stoked about that shit. Bye. You gonna pop out, man? Do some wheelies and shit?
I don't know, bro.
Man, pop
Probably,
out,
I
man.
probably won't.